Alrighty, so we're back here on some more Warframe, and last video I completed all the Coda weapons, or at least I have all of them now. I still need to level all of them. I don't really think this shows it, sadly. But got all of these weapons, and now it's time to move on to the Tenet weapons, which are the last ones. Currently, this is what I have: the Plinks, Archoplasmor, Detron, and Diplos, so still need to get 12 more, but a few of them are from Ergo Glass. So in terms of like actual Tenet sister weapons, I think it's like 8, maybe 7. The ones from Ergo Glass should not take as long, but we'll see how long it takes for the Tenet Sisters. This was the one that I was kind of dreading, because it probably just takes the longest. There's a lot of Kuva weapons, but doing a Kuva Lich isn't that bad. Trying to get one to spawn in the first place as in like your initial weapon is really not that bad. Just when the screen flashes, you take out a bunch of Grenier, and then you get your spawner or whatever. I forget what it's actually called. And then Coda is definitely the most chill, because it's so easy to get a Coda Technocyte. But Tenet Sisters, well, we're gonna have to go into this Granum Void, I think it's called. So we'll just go here, we go Zenith. I typically just use Mesa for this because I think it's usually the easiest. I need to turn down the volume for my own sake. But this part always kind of stinks because it feels like you're kind of limited in what you can actually use. Use something that can actually get a bunch of kills really quickly too, which Mesa does at least work pretty well for it, but that does mean that every Tenet weapon I get is going to be magnetic, and I don't really want magnetic, but at the very least there is that elemental vice, and all this does is really just get your Tenet thing to spawn in the first place. I wish I knew the term progenitor or whatever. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember all the names in Warframe still. I just play the game, man. I don't pay attention to like names and whatnot. Lore wise, I still don't know too much of what's going on actually. Did I skip it? Where? Oh, there they are. Okay. I was wondering what happened right there. Tenet Planks already have that, so I just gotta go again. And this is the rough part. You probably have to spend like a minute or 2 minutes even each time just doing this. Or at least with Kuva Lich, you can just go to a simple capture mission, basically just do the mission and then get whatever progenitor. Definitely gets worse near the end because you have to go through like a full rotation of weapons, especially since there are so many weapons. It can take a while. I don't think it'll take too long to get a Tenet Sister for here because I only have 4 weapons so far. There's like 7 or 8 more. The Ergo Glass weapons should not be that bad to get. I don't know how to actually get the material for that. I'll have to look it up. I know it's in Railjack. Might just be a specific mission type. You don't have to worry about telling me in the comments because I'll literally just look it up whenever I'm ready for that actually. And I might have to farm some Requiem relics for this. Well, let's see. Or not Requiem relics, but the mods at least. I do at least have a few old mods which really help out a ton. I think there's only been like one time where I got the correct order on the very first attempt without even knowing the full pattern. It's pretty rare for it to happen, that's for sure, but it can happen. You just gotta get very lucky for it. And also the good news is that since Paladino sells the spawners for Tenet, or not just Tenet but adversaries, that helps out a lot too because I have like 16 of those now, so I'll just be burning through them when I actually do this Tenet grind. But still gotta wait for the code for each time. Yeah, and also another thing that's kind of an issue of this is that the RNG for spawns can sometimes be a little messy. Like last time they spawned in so much and now they're not really spawning in that much. I might not even be able to complete the thing. Probably just have to get a little bit more to the center. Yeah. Alright, so there's that. It's already been 2 minutes. That was definitely a much slower one, but what can you do? I wonder who else would be really great for that Granum Void. Like Mesa's really easy because you kind of just auto aim everything. Let's see what we get this time. Hopefully nothing that, or just something that I actually need. I don't really care if it's good or not. Okay, Tenet Cycron, I need it, so sure. I've been thinking about building up the Kuva Nukor because I think it's really nice to have a chill weapon to use that you don't really have to think about too much. But as I kind of mentioned in my last video, meta, I don't really like to use meta too much, and I mean Kuva Nukor is very much meta. It's like the most used secondary, I think, and it's been the most used secondary year over year for good reason. It's pretty easy to get. You can get it pretty early on, and it's really good. You don't have to think too much about using it. But the reason why I like to kind of, steer away from meta a little bit is because it can be nice to try to find like almost the hidden meta. It can be fun to find things that you think are underrated. That's the right word that I'm trying to find. But there we go. We got the Tenet Sister. Now just gotta, the fun part. I think typically what I do with this is I just put wool in the first one and then just whatever else in the other two. It really doesn't matter. There's no sort of like correct or proper way to do this. Just do whatever. I do think I'll make a Mesa build video here soon too, by the way, because, well, with a Mesa heirloom, there's probably going to be quite a few people that are wanting to figure out Mesa builds. Really, it's nothing complicated. It's pretty easy. Well, let's hear Sakura. That's quite the hairstyle. And then, can I see what hound that is? Is that another heck hound? Is there a way I can tell? I don't think so. Anyway, where does this start again? Venus. Okay. And I typically do it on public, because why not, really? And then we just find whatever mission is really simple to do. I think the next major update is coming out in June. That's the one with the Jade mission, the Jade constellations, I think it's called, and then the Mesa heirloom and some other stuff like the Dante Deluxe. I'm still really curious what the big thing that's going to be shown at TennoCon is, because really Deathstream 195, I think it was, really just showed so much, like a lot more than what was expected. You would think they would be saving all that content for whatever the next major update is, but no, they're saving all for, I think, a June update, and I'm really looking forward to it. It all looks pretty cool. I wonder if the Incarnate weapons are coming out that time. Is that mine? No, that's someone else's. What is over here? Oh yeah, right. You always gotta stab the hounds or whatever. And in terms of today, it's been a fine day, really. No issues at all. I got off a little bit early again. We're just always not that busy on Fridays. Maybe in the summertime we'll be a little bit more busy, because kids will be on spring break, or not spring break, summer break. I thought there was something that I was going to say, but now it completely left my head. I always hate when that happens. Wait, now whose is that? Is that mine? Oh, that is someone else's. No idea who. Is it theirs? Do they need to go to it? Well, they're staying outside of it, so no. Maybe it is theirs? I don't know. Whoever it is does not seem to want it, so alright, we'll get out of here. But anyway, I think we'll just work on this Tenet Sister grind, and then after that, I gotta do some mining, actually, for the Zals and kick guns. Someone was surprised that I never actually built a Zal or kick gun, and yeah, I never bothered. I think I heard that Zals are pretty good, but I have not heard much about kick guns. I remember I used to hear a ton about them back in, like the 2019, 2018, somewhere around there, but I have not heard about them in a few years. I mean, kick guns have kind of just been abandoned, really. Same with Zals, actually. I'm curious when we'll get a new kick gun or Zal, if we even ever do. To be fair, I'm more interested in Incarnins. Someone said that Incarnins are just the better version of Rivens, and I completely agree with that. Rivens are supposed to make guns better that might struggle otherwise, but they don't really succeed at that too often, usually. I think the whole Riven disposition thing actually kind of messes with it, because what determines whether one has a good disposition or not? It just seems kind of random. Like Strun, I think, has what, a 4 or 5 Riven disposition, and yet Strun is insane. It has an Incarnate too, so. And then also the next Prime Resurgence is coming out in 5 days from now, and it actually does have Nyx Prime, who I still do need. I'll have to check what weapons it actually has, but I know that I at least need Nyx Prime. I still am missing a couple primes, but I don't think it's too many. If I had to guess, it would probably be less than 20. But anyway, we'll continue this Tenet Sister grind. Oh, okay, there's first known one. I actually have to remove one of these now. And then I guess I'll throw it in slot 1, see if that works. Keep wool in slot 2, crawl on the third one. Sure. But we'll see how long this Tenet Sister grind takes. I don't think it should take me too much longer, because there's only like 7 or 8 weapons that I need. And then after that, we'll do some mining. Oh, I gotta do the Ergo Glass weapons too. That's right. I think I'll do that actually after the Tenet weapons. Or sorry, Tenet Sister weapons. But anyway, that's it for now, so hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on whatever I do next.